Hey y'all, so this week's message is about compassion. It's about us having love to give, but we're holding back, and it's about purpose. And what I got from that is pretty much a lot of us may have a lot of love to give to the world with our gifts, our skills, our abilities, but we're holding back. And some of us could be holding back due to fear of the fear of being judged, the fear of just criticism, and we're being encouraged to move past that fear and that judgment because these are things that just are going to come natural with us serving and stepping into our purpose and our gifts and our talents and our abilities. So if we've been feeling like, we've been holding back on just what we have to give based off of fear, now is the time to cut that out. Cut it out because it's only stopping what we are sent here to do, which is serve. So if you got great ideas and things that you want to do, but you're holding back because of fear, this is the time to really get going on your projects, to get going on your purpose, especially for those who know what they are here for. If you know what you are here for and you're not given the fullness of your purpose, then this is the reminder to get going. You know why you are here. So, it's no excuse. If you know why you are here and you know what you have to give to this world, it's no excuse. You can no longer let fear run your life and control and keep you stuck. You have to get moving. And for those who feel like they don't know why they are here, you're being encouraged to really tap into more of who you are. You don't have to feel like you're just here just to be here, just like you wake up and then it's like, okay, what's next? Or you working and you just still don't feel satisfied, or you just feel incomplete. Now is the time for you to really start to dig deep, to go back to your past, to think about the things that once brought you joy, that made you happy, because your purpose could be right there. The things that brought you happiness when you were younger. Usually our gifts and our skills, our purpose is presented to us at a young age. How did you serve? What did you do? What brought you joy? What made you laugh? Your purpose could be wrapped up in that. So for those who feel like they're confused, now is the time for you to sit back and just reflect on your life and see, what you used to do that brought you joy and happiness. And if for some who still feel like, I don't know, then this is your time to really just start to create. Now you create your reason for being here. You create the plan. You figure out what it is that you want to do so that you can start to visualize it, map it out, and execute it. Because none of us are here without a purpose. We all have a purpose, whether we are aware of it or not. It's just our responsibility to tap into it. How can you be of service to this world? What can you provide? What can you bring? Because purpose is really all about service. So how can you serve a person? How can you bring joy? How can you bring happiness to a person? How can you uplift them and do it in a way that still brings you joy and it doesn't feel like it's taking your energy out of, you, pretty much? How can you serve and be of service and be happy at what you're doing without it weighing you down and making you feel depleted? So, we are just being encouraged to tap into our purpose while we are here. The practice of purpose, I'm going to read these few things out. It says, I discern my true calling. Some of us need to just discern our true calling. I create a clear vision for this time in my life. Like I said, if you feel like you do not know why you are here, then this is your time to create a clear vision. There's no excuses. You have to create that vision and then get going and execute it. I set goals for achieving my purpose. If you have your purpose, set these goals to get you to where you want to be. I concentrate fully on what I am doing. You cannot give the fullness if you are all over the place. This is the time to focus on one specific thing that is going to keep you going. So stay focused and concentrate on what you're doing. Just don't be all over the place. I enjoy giving excellence to each task. Whatever you do, give excellence. Hands down, do not come from a place of lack. If you're going to serve the people, you want to make sure it's of excellence. I find the opportunity in every experience. So whatever it is that we experience, we need to find the opportunity. Don't look at it as a negative thing or a bad thing. Look at the opportunity that's going to allow us to grow, to expand. And so purpose is what came up. And then compassion. Compassion. We need to have compassion for others. We need to know that everybody has a story. Everybody has been through something, and it's a lot of critics and judgmental people out here, and we could be the ones that are critiquing and judging people, but we need to remind ourselves that everyone has a story, and so we can be more kinder to the frustrated person, that is at your job, your coworker. You might be the coworker that's getting on somebody's nerves. So people are trying to have compassion for you. So it's just really about compassion. Think about where you are, how you may feel. You know what I'm saying? So we are in desperate need of compassion, because it's just too many critics in this world. It's too many people who are judging. And be of compassion, because when you serving your purpose and you're doing something big, you're going to want people to have compassion for you. So that is our message. We just really need to have compassion for each other. We're always sometimes being critical or judgmental with ourselves, and that's one of the reasons why we are always grinding other people up or talking about other people, because of how we feel about ourselves. So this is why we are being encouraged to do the work that is necessary for our own growth, and to stop judging people and just live your own life. And if you're miserable and you're unhappy, then it's up to you to change that, nobody else. And don't give nobody else your ass to kiss because you're not happy. That's your responsibility. You are obligated to change your life, no one else. And we have meditate for 5 minutes. So some of us are being encouraged to meditate for 5 minutes. 5 minutes a day in this busy world can bring us clarity, can bring us answers. So if we could do that for the week, meditate for 5 minutes, then maybe some answers can, come up for us. We can get clear. We may be able to even come up with a few steps in our plan. So meditation for 5 minutes a day can bring clarity and peace. And so that is what we are being encouraged to do this week. Meditate, have compassion, and really just think about serving people, being of value and having a purpose. So if you know your purpose, get going. If you don't, start to visualize and create what it is that you feel like you're sent here to do. So if you feel like you don't have one, you still can create one for yourself. And that's pretty much our message, y'all. Peace.